What's the sweetest gesture anyone has ever shown you? For 12 years, my partner Aaron gave me the same kind of lame birthday gift, and I was starting to think our marriage was falling apart. But on our 12th anniversary, he handed me a strange piece of paper that finally explained everything. My partner, Aaron, is a good man. He remembers to take out the trash, he makes me coffee every morning, and he tells me I'm beautiful, even when my hair is a mess. But he's a terrible gift giver. Horrible. Every year for my birthday, and on our anniversary, I'd get my hopes up, and every year, he'd hand me a small, disappointingly light box. The first year, it was a weirdly shaped smooth tan stone, the kind you'd find on a riverbank. I smiled and said, "Thank you," hiding the confusion on my face. A stone for our first anniversary. I put it in my drawer where it rattled around. A lonely reminder of his strange choice. The next year, it was a single, old-looking bronze key. It didn't open anything in our house. I tried every lock. The year after that, a pressed sunflower, so fragile I was scared to touch it. Then came a cheap-looking silver charm of a teacup. Even though I didn't own a charm bracelet, it became a running joke with my friends. "What weird thing did Aaron get you this year?" my friend Lily would ask. I'd show her the newest oddity. A ticket stub from a movie we saw 3 years ago. A brightly colored drum pick. Even though neither of us played an instrument. A tiny pebble. I tried to talk to him about it once gently. I asked if maybe we could just go on a trip for my birthday instead of exchanging gifts. He looked so hurt. His face just fell. He said the gifts were important to him, that they meant something. I didn't have the heart to tell him they meant nothing to me, but confusion. So I pretended. I'd open the small box, look at the strange little object inside, and give him my best fake smile. "Oh love, it's so thoughtful," I'd say, my heart sinking a little more each time. Inside, I was starting to worry. Did he not know me at all? Was this a sign that he wasn't paying attention? The gifts felt so impersonal, so random. My insecurity grew with every passing year. We were happy, but this one thing felt like a crack in our foundation. It was a yearly reminder that maybe we weren't as connected as I thought. Last week was our 12th anniversary, a dozen years. I convinced myself this year would be different. 12 years is a big deal. He had to be planning something special. I imagined a necklace a weekend away. Something that said, "I know you, I love you, and I've been listening for 12 years. He came home from work with a bouquet of my favorite flowers, which gave me a little spark of hope. After a nice dinner, he handed me a small flat envelope, not a box. Okay, this was new. I opened it carefully, my heart starting to pound with anticipation. Inside was a single piece of thick, old-looking paper. It was a hand-drawn map of our city, but it was all wrong. The street names were different and places were marked with weird symbols. One spot was labeled, "The Day Everything Changed." Another was called the Valley of Terrible Singing. I stared at it, completely lost. A map. A useless, weird map. My eyes started to well up with tears of disappointment. All my hopes for the night just crashed. I couldn't even pretend to like it. This was the least romantic, most bizarre gift yet. Aaron saw the look on my face. He didn't look hurt this time, just smiled gently. "Wait," he said, "you can't understand it without the other pieces." He disappeared into the garage and came back carrying a large wooden chest. It was beautifully made with our initials carved into the lid. He placed it on the table and unlocked it with a bronze key he'd given me 10 years ago. My breath caught in my throat. He opened the lid. Inside, the chest was lined with soft velvet and had little custom-made compartments. In each compartment was one of the gifts he'd given me over the past dozen years. He picked up the smooth tan stone. "This is from our first date," he said, placing it on the map over the river park. "We sat by the water, and you were skipping stones. I kept this one from your pile." He then took the pressed sunflower. "This is from the first time I brought you flowers. You put one in a book to save it." He placed it on our second apartment on the map. "The drum pick from the concert where you sang along so loudly and badly. It was the first time I knew I was going to marry you." He put it on the spot labeled the Valley of Terrible Singing. The teacup charm was for the little cafe where he proposed the ticket stubs from the movie we saw, the night we found out we were expecting our first child. The spot marked the day everything changed. Each weird random gift was a physical souvenir of the most important moment from that year. The map wasn't just a map of our town, it was a map of our life together. He hadn't been thoughtless at all.